5:37. Last night I was messaging Jake and I was like, hey, I want to do a day in the life. I haven't done that in a while. When I first started making YouTube videos, it was a lot easier to showcase what I was doing every day because I was more on the tools. Basically, I just want to kind of showcase, what it's like, what I've been up to, and what a normal day is. Normal day does not always start off with a run in the morning. Trust me. Am I doing it just to flex on everybody today? For sure. I normally run in the afternoon, 2 o'clock, maybe at night whenever the kids go to bed. But we're going to start things off this morning with a little bit of a run and kind of go from there. So let's do it.
I've been up since the crack of dawn. Light a blunt, grab my gun, slide these old boots on.
This is where I come and run to all the time. Yeah, man, it feels really good to run. I love early morning or late night, but like I said, I would be such a liar if I was like, hey, every morning I get up at 3 a.m. No way, dude. This is just beautiful. It's like very gratifying coming out here. It's quiet, the birds are still chirping, day's not crazy yet. Okay, this video is actually brought to you by Element, which we're gonna talk about later, which ties into nicely about this. 5K, halfway done. Continue showing you what I have going on today. Also have a major announcement today.
Rooster in the backyard tied to a string. Something's telling me he could be singing my last song.
Okay, we are here at Calabogie job site. Now we were actually at this project last year. We're back now doing some rock stuff on Instagram. We were posting that stuff. Mike's here in the 315. Corey's here. Helping lay some block. We had to bring some block back, bring some new stuff around. The boys topsoiled everything up. I heard it's getting hydro seeded today, which is pretty awesome. This stuff looks beautiful. Nothing like I told Corey when I walked up, and Corey's gets to his head, but it looks really good. So we're gonna go see this wall that we were doing. The purpose of the wall was there was an old wall that we had. We didn't build this old wall. I'll post a picture of it here. And as you can see, it just wasn't the look the homeowner was going for, and it wasn't really the safest. So now we are going to redo a wall and make it look pretty. Out of Recon block. Recon should sponsor this video. This stuff is super cool. Basically, it's a prefab wall system. That looks so slick. Wow. See, like if I was doing my own house, I've wanted to do a prefab kind of rock walls like this for a long time. I don't know if prefab is the right word. I don't know. My mind's drawing a blank. I like armor stone. Don't get me wrong. You can buy guillotine armor stone. Guillotine armor stone is where it gets basically milled and cut so you can get your edges up nice and close. But something about this just looks so slick. Like it's so tight looking, and the way this tied in with the corner, and it's solid. And what's really nice about this stuff, like look at that, look how tight it is going into here. What's really nice about this stuff is you can actually get it straight up. Like it steps back obviously an inch and a bit, but you can get a really nice vertical wall, and it can come engineered as well too, because anything over a meter needs to be engineered. This looks slick. I'm super happy. What a lot, eh? Wow. Those are caps, I believe, that go on the top. Yeah, so we graded all this. This was all graded. This whole property actually was one big slope beforehand. I'm on a job site and it's muddy. Who would have thought? All these rocks, obviously way different look than that. This is more of a natural look, but Mike Hiscock, that is actually his last name, he built these. These are all rocks that came out of the excavation. So that's why they look like that. So they look like this for a reason. The homeowner likes them. I'm super happy the homeowner likes them. With an unlimited budget, I would do that. And I would carry that out and I would do another one right across here and build all this up. But we all don't live in a fantasy world where money gets printed on trees. So very, very nice project. Nice water. You got Calabogie. I believe this is Calabogie Lake.
I keep chasing that same old devil down the same old dead-end highway. Ain't no love in Oklahoma, just a whistle of a long black train. You'll know when it's coming for you, riding in on a wind and rain.
Yeah, I'm pretty active. Trying to grow the mullet back in as well too. Today's video is brought to you by our good friends over at Element. Cat just walked in behind me. You better be sorry. Get back in your office! Oh, we all like each other here. It's fine. Don't worry. Friendly environment. Element sponsored a video for us in the past. You guys know that I love the product. It's an electrolyte powder. My favorite kind is raspberry, believe it or not. This stuff, I mentioned it in the last video as well too. It gives you 2 to 3 times your recommended dose of sodium in it. Their whole saying is like, stay salty. You got to put the right amount of water in it. This stuff is awesome. Super good. I went for a run this morning, you saw, at 5 a.m. A little bit of electrolyte now during the day, depletion. Get everything back in my body that needs to be in it. There's raspberry. There's so many kinds. Look at this. Check this out. I got watermelon, grapefruit, orange. There's one called raw, which has no flavor at all. Basically, whatever flavor you want, they got you covered. But shout out to the people at Element. Other stuff in it, 200 milligrams of potassium, 60 milligrams of magnesium. If you yourself would like to try Element, I know on my last video I had a bunch of people, like my friends and family, actually text me. Okay, as I shake this bad boy up, link down below. Link is also here. You got a free sample pack with any purchase of any Element on the website. Use the link down below. Shout out to Element for sponsoring the video. Seriously, try this stuff. It's awesome. Blue collar guys, you're sweating all day. Get that stuff back in your body. Blue collar girls, whatever, moms, dads. It's not just for people that are like, oh, I'm doing extreme sports or extreme stuff. Everyday people. Element, get it into you. Back to the video. I'm Element. I'm jacked up. I'm jacked up. Hey.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
I missed your call there.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I'll just add that to the other 400 times you missed my calls.
He was asking if Blake was there all day to help him pump and do this and that.
I guess if he needed him, but I mean, I gotta get him back, right?
That's what I said. I said I'm kind of his drive.
Well, I guess I could probably get an Uber to pick him up at the end of the day. Well, if he needs him for the whole day, I probably will do that. I'll just Uber him and I'll charge for an Uber.
Sounds like a plan to me. That's hilarious.
I'm headed to Westlake right now. Did you get the guys fired up there? They know what they're doing, breaking some rock, pulling material.
Yeah, I showed them where they need to break the rock. I showed them the elevation, walked through it all with the both of them.
Okay.
So they should be good. Engineer said, I think he's coming out around noon, so
Yeah.
I should be back for then.
I'm gonna stop at Westlake, but just keep me updated with how things are going down there, and let me know if you think you'll be around for the soil engineer around noon today.
Okay, sounds good. I'll let you know.
Okay, thanks, bub. Perfect. Now we head to Westlake. Go check up on that job. We got Darren and Daniel there breaking some rock. We ran into rock. We did not think we were going to hit rock at all. So we're going to go dig that up, get the rock out of there, and we have a soil engineer coming. The soil engineer is going to tell us if the underside of the dig for the house is good or not, basically, to put footings on. I think there's going to be some areas where they're not going to pass it, but ultimately that is their call and not my call. So we leave the pros to do that. They don't tell us how to dig holes, and I don't tell them what kind of dirt's good and what's not. See you at Westlake. We're over here at Westlake Project right now. So what we were just talking about is there's a bunch of fill here. So whenever you're digging a house, what they propose as underside is basically you have to strip the organics and get down to native material. Now when we did that on this job site, you can't see any here right now because it's all native now, but we dug to the proposed underside, and basically what was there was a bunch of imported fill, and what he was showing me was pictures from Google Street View. You could see where there was fill all on the job site. So what we do then is talk to the homeowner and say, listen, there might be an additional cost, well, there will be an additional cost to moving the material out. Luckily we have a big machine here. It didn't take long at all. We try to be fair with them, obviously. You know, we're on the job site, it's a homeowner. It's not like we're working for some, you know, crazy commercial contractor or whatnot. Essentially, we had to get down here, and now we got to bring everything back up with granular. So we have a geotech coming out tomorrow morning to give us an inspection to say, yes, this is suitable to build on. And then we bring in gravel and we build it up. So Daniel's casting all this extra fill out around here. This is a bunch of fill that we took out front here. We had to hoe ram a little bit out there. The garage is situated over on that site. It's a beautiful project, don't get me wrong. Beautiful house, beautiful project, but just we had that much stripped, and then now it's, well, that. So we're gonna have to hit this real hard with rock. Pack it in lifts, make sure it's all good. That's wild. All right, here at Westlake, on top of the fill pile, I have a really good view from here. Probably get a better view with the drone. We'll put that in the air. This is a big old dig from up here. Pretty crazy view from up here, this big build. Big 2-story walkout, massive build here. Crazy. Hey, hey, Don. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What about if I move the 325 right here and the skid steer right next to it?
I'll move this and just turn my boom into here. And then if you bring the 325, turn your boom into it. And then I'll park the skid steer on the other side. Move my truck. Move my truck, move my truck. It's always a thing at the end of the job site. I love leaving stuff so it looks mint. Well, they're gonna have to boost that in the morning. I'm not moving that. Yeah, I like that. That looks cooler. Darren runs the excavator backwards control, so that's why it looked like I didn't know what I was doing.
Oh, it's his first time in an excavator.
Yeah, it felt like it. Okay, I'll turn this the other way. Okay, 421, leaving the job site. Looks pretty. That's mint. Tomorrow the weather looks good, which is awesome. Day in the life. So there was a bit of a break in today of where you didn't see me, and I had a 10 a.m. roundtable, which the big news is the job that we were doing down at Garland is with a company called Prytech. We acquired Prytech. When I say we, I mean me, myself, and Dad. I said me, myself twice. Myself and my dad. We acquired it officially in April, and Garland is our project. So we now own a construction project management company as well that's doing a multi-level. We specialize in like dealerships, PNG buildings, warehouses. We're an official seller for American Steel buildings, which is super cool. Very excited about that. Huge news for us. So if you need something built or you want to buy a building, I don't care if you're in the States or whatever, reach out. Prytech. Prytech Management on Instagram, info@prytech.ca. Anyways, it's not that type of video. But we have a company, Prytech, huge thing, construction project management. We have a lot of stuff in the works, but we are always looking to grow and do more. So we're actually driving at the end of a cul-de-sac right now. What I was doing was explaining to you guys that I was in a bunch of meetings. The 10 a.m. meetings was a Prytech roundtable once a week. We all meet, we talk about projects, future projects, past projects, what we have on the go, just a roundtable between all the departments. That's what was today. And then after that, we had another lunch meeting at Westlake with the owner. Don't really want to put the owner on camera. It's kind of a weird thing, put people that don't really want to be on camera. And then we were back there. So there was that bit of a lull, but the day is still going. The day is still young. It is only 4:23, my friends. That's the day, 4:23. We're 11 hours from where we first started this morning. Still going, baby.
I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. Don't act like you ain't helped me pull that bottle off the shelf. Been deep in every weekend. If you couldn't tell, they say teamwork makes the dream work. Hell, I had some help.
Insane work day today. Just getting back off site. We were short-handed today, some guys, so I went to site helping out, do some clear stone holes. But it's always hard. I wanted to do a day in the life kind of video, but it ended up being really hard because being pulled into office work is not something that is super fun to show. But I did get to show you guys a bit about a little bit of stuff what was going on. Now I think you'll get a sense of a bit of what it is that I'm actually doing. But thank you guys for watching the video. I appreciate you. As you guys can see, I'm working on some new hats, some new merch. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care. But of course, I didn't forget to be guys the true patrons of the channel that watch the entire video to the very end, which is right now. And if you are one of those true patrons, I want you guys to comment down below. Work harder. Why work harder? I want you guys to continue to work harder. That is the Ken White Construction way. That is almost like the Ken White brand. Work harder. So if you guys watching the entire video to the very end, comment down below. Work harder. I appreciate you guys. We'll catch you on the next one. As always, take care.